Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Yeah, welcome to the Thursday morning show over here. I know I said yesterday I wasn't going to be watching the All or Nothing, but I've just finished the the third episode of All or Nothing. And there's no spoilers here. No spoilers here. All I would probably say is the captain at that time, Amazon were using that as a backdrop to try and reel you in, and actually it worked. I've just finished watching the third episode. But anyhow, forget about Amazon Prime. We're a lot better than Amazon Prime. We are. Anyhow, there's been some interesting news in regards to our former captain. Remember, he got shown the door and he went to Barcelona. There's also from that All or Nothing thing, there's some insight, at least in regards to Emerson Rowe. We're going to be talking about him very, very briefly. And the latest shining star to actually being put on loan. Yeah, we're going to be talking about him as well. So join me on the other side. We'll talk about these players and maybe some more on the other side of this music intro. Yes, indeedy. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Welcome to the Thursday morning show. Yeah. Sorry, I just got my phone running parallel to the show here. I want to make sure that the live chat is working crisp. But yes, welcome to the show. I've got some breaking news, unless you already know what's happened on the channel. But this breaking news in regards to the channel, I'm going to announce it at the end of the news segment. So I'm not going to tell you now. But what you can actually do now before we actually start is make sure that you do subscribe to Cannon 40 TV, like it says just down here. And also come into the live chat. The live chat is just run on the side of me over here. We had some problems last night. My moderator, Tony, and another chap who I blocked because I saw all the emojis. I thought, oh no, we're being spammed. But that has been resolved now. So I'm not sure if Tony is going to be coming in, my moderator for the morning show. But I'm hoping that Ashley D will actually kind of back up and make sure everyone is kept in check. So come into the live chat. Let me know your thoughts about the All or Nothing if you have seen it so far. Again, once I finish it, I'm going to check out the fourth episode. Very, very interesting. It is interesting. I did actually say that I was going to check it out, but it is quite interesting. Right. Also, we've got the poll in regards to the goalkeeping situation there. We'll talk about that when we get to the end of the news segments. But you know what? Without further ado, let's get into the news segments of today on Cannon 40 TV's perspective. So first up, our former captain. Now, I don't know whether this is true, but I thought it was quite interesting. I know he's no longer an Arsenal player, but Aubameyang to Chelsea? Chelsea are reportedly considering a move for former Arsenal captain Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, with Barcelona needing to remove wages from their books. I'm thinking, but didn't he just sign for them? Didn't they know literally it's going to be an issue for wages? Well, anyway, listen. I'll keep this one short. Good luck to Aubameyang. If he does eventually go to Chelsea, back in the Premier League, good luck to him. That's all I've got to say. There you go. Short and sweet. Aubameyang maybe going to Chelsea. Good luck to him. That's probably the shortest segment I've probably spoken about. Probably the shortest, maybe the shortest. And actually, talking about players. Charlie Patino. He's gone. He's gone to, is it Blackpool? I think Blackpool. I think it is Blackpool. Anyhow. Rio Ferdinand believes that Charlie Patino could go on to become the best player out of Arsenal's current crop of youngsters. Wow. Okay. He says, just go on YouTube and watch his clips. It's a joke what you'll see with the talent that he's got, he told BT Sport actually 2 years ago. It's January 2020. I've spoken to people at Arsenal, and what they say about his talent-wise, he could be the best of the lot to come out of the club in recent years. It's a huge bar, but this kid has the talent, and a big part of him is the mentality. Whenever you speak to him about him mentally, he doesn't get carried away. He doesn't get too low or too high. He's a very balanced kid. He has all the fundamentals in the game to go right to the top and of the tree, and I think he will get the opportunities here. Mikel Arteta has shown with Smith Rowe and Saka, he's introduced these young. No, sorry, sorry, Rio Ferdinand. He didn't introduce those players. It was Unai Emery who introduced those players. But anyway, he goes on to say that this kid is the next one on the runway to come out. And when you watch him, there's a beauty to the way he plays with the balance and rhythm. The fans will enjoy watching him. Well, I'm going to cut that news segment short. He's since been loaned out. He's been loaned out. But no doubt he does possess some really good skill sets. The most important thing is, it's not the talent, it's your mentality. Your mentality, your mindset means so much more than your talent. But Charles Bittino has been loaned out, season-long loan to Blackpool, and it will only hold him in good stead. So let's wait and see when he comes back and see what he's gained there. Yeah, Rio Ferdinand. Okay, all right, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. And the last news segment is Emil Smith Rowe, another product of the academy, and well, anyway, Smith Rowe has spoken about a particular player who came from Man City. He says, ridiculous. He's been blown away by summer signing Gabriel Jesus. Smith Rowe has been blown away by the new teammate Gabriel Jesus and admits he didn't know just how good the former Man City striker was before he moved to Arsenal. Asked which player has impressed him most in pre-season, Smith Rowe told another platform, the player that have come back from loans, I already know how good they are. So it's not a surprise to see how good they are and how well they are going to be. But from the new players, I think Gabriel Jesus, I didn't really actually realise how sharp he was. Obviously, I've played against him and watched Man City a lot. But when you actually see him in training, I've been telling my mates how ridiculous he is. Everyone in the team is really excited for the new season. And fans should be, as I think, um, just scored a hat trick. Has also capped off an impressive pre-season schedule with a 6-0 win over Sevilla on the previous Saturday. Following the emphatic victory, the Gunners' boss Mikel Arteta said, Gabriel versatility is well known. Now we are using him as a 9. He can play as a winger off the left or the right. You can play with 2 strikers as we have done in pre-season as well. To change the sharp a little bit, he gives us a lot of flexibility. Thinking, wow, okay, yeah, he's probably right actually, because I did say you can see the quality that he has. Got lots of quality, but I want to see Gabriel Jesus do that come Friday, tomorrow. Against who? Crystal Palace. Who manages Crystal Palace? I'll just leave it there. I'm really feeling a little bit nervous, man, for tomorrow's game. And the last news segment, we have a last news segment, I believe. Oh yeah, talking about injuries. I'll put Smith Rowe back up again. Injuries, yeah, no doubts. Whether Smith Rowe will. I don't think he'll be fit for the Crystal Palace game. So let's go through just some of the players who are on the physio's bench still as we speak. So Smith Rowe, 20 euro, hasn't featured for the Gunners in pre-season since starting in the 5-3 defeat for Nuremberg, July the 8th. Speaking on July the 17th, Arteta said we had Emil as with a muscular niggle. Oh my goodness! But it's only a matter of days. Right? Okay. Actually, you know what? Let me put up. Let me put up the manager's face, not Smith Rowe's face. Begging your pardon. Kieran Tierney is still struggling with injury after requiring surgery at the end of the season following some discomfort in his knee during the training session, which meant he missed Arsenal's final 10 games of the season. The left back has also featured in the pre-season. Remember, Anyway, and again, speaking on July the 17th, Arteta said we had Kieran with a slight problem. It's only a matter of days. All right, 2 players, just a matter of days. Okay. And then Takehiro Tomiyasu, Arsenal defender Tomiyasu, had a positive impact during the first half of the campaign last season, but was sidelined with injury throughout most of this year with numerous leg problems, with the latest being another thigh injury. Goodness. Speaking on July the 24th, Arteta said Tommy is really close to start doing some training sessions, hopefully next week. So I don't think Tomiyasu, actually any of these players, are going to be featuring in the game come Friday. Friday? Tomorrow. Yeah. Kind of worrying, to be honest. Tomiyasu, Tierney, the two T's at least. Anyhow, so that's the injury news, and actually, that's all the news segments currently running on Canon Freud TV. Now we come to the breaking news on the channel. Now, the breaking news is that we have now reached 18,000 subscribers, and I want to say a big thank you again, just showing gratitude, constant gratitude. Thank you to you. I can see there's 57 of you watching. 57 and counting, the subscribers, the followers, Facebook, hello Facebook followers, and of course on Twitter. Thank you so very much for giving us your time. Some of you have parted with your hard-earned cash. Almost 5 years. I mean, it will be 5 years in April of next year. But thank you so very much for supporting us. I mean, in how can I say this? In social media, in the social community space, you're going to get a lot of positives and some negatives. And I've seen some negatives even this morning when I kind of, okay, we'll surpass 18,000 subscribers. And it happens when you've reached a certain level, a certain status. I mean, we're nowhere big. We're not a big channel. We're a small channel. We are like a little fish in a massive ocean. And that's okay. But when you get to a certain level, you see the negative comments, the elements that come out. And it's okay. We have a way of dealing with that. I deal with it in my own specific way. But it's not about talking about the negativity. I'm here to talk about the positivity. 18,000 subscribers. So thank you to each and every one of you. Again, subscribing, commenting, coming in a live chat, asking questions, debating, discussing, and again, parting with your hard-earned cash. Thank you for that. I really do mean it from the bottom of my heart. 18,000 subscribers. I never thought that those figures would have come out from my mouth. Never. I thought maybe maximum, maybe we could probably get 2,000, 3,000. 18,000. Thank you so very much to you. Really do appreciate that. So what I'm going to do now, I believe I can go into... actually, let me check out the Twitter and see if there's been any comments there. Well, there's not been any comments, although I did tweet out that we are live. Okay, and then I believe I can go on our YouTube channel and just read out for the last time the latest voting that we've had. And it has been in regards to Bernd Leno. Now, again, I've been watching the All or Nothing. Again, even though I said yesterday I wasn't going to watch it. Thus far, I have been watching it. But this morning. And just seeing how the story of Aaron Ramsdale and... Anyway, you've got to watch it. You have to watch it. Anyhow, Bernd Leno, choose only one. Were Arsenal right to sell him? Or should they have kept him? Now we have received 1,200 votes, 3 comments, and 41 likes. Let's get to the minimum of 50 likes on this one. So, 28% of you believe that Arsenal should have kept him. I would have kept him. And of course, 72% of you believe that Arsenal were right to sell him. So let's just hope that Aaron Ramsdale stays fit and injury-free. Please. Right, let me go to the live chat for the first time on this morning show. Still a morning show over here. And see who has joined us. Let's have a look here. Westside, good morning. Says, are we finished with the window? No, I believe Arsenal are fighting and working hard to get one more sign. I don't think it's going to be 2 more signings. I think maybe 1 more signing. Who's that signing going to be? I couldn't tell you, Wessa. I really couldn't tell you. But no, we're not finishing the window yet. Ashley, my moderator for the morning, says, hey up, Gooners. Niall, good morning to you. Morning, mate. I hope you all are well. Finally caught your stream live. Been so busy the past few days with work. It's all right now. Listen, no, I thought we'll probably need to get you onto the channel, man. I was quite impressed with how you were presenting yourself, articulating yourself on, was it Luca's channel, AFC. So if you are interested, if you would like to, we can probably do like a short collaboration. Yeah, in the next month or two, you can send me an email. The email is arsenalrepublic1@gmail.com. Actually, the email is in the description box. So if you are interested in coming on, yeah, let's see if we can get you on in the next month or two. Yeah, because we've got a long line of people who are waiting. I'm serious. Who they have to wait their turn to get into the line to feature on Canal 4 TV. Imagine that. I never thought I'd be saying that either. But yeah, send me an email. Send me an email. Loving your channel, mate. I finally caught your stream live. I watched the replays of ones yesterday and the day before. Thank you for that. Good advocates. Will Arsenal add another sign to the house? To the house? To the house? To the Emirate house? I believe so. I believe so. And I again, who it's going to be, I couldn't really tell you. I couldn't tell you. But yeah. Ashley says, welcome to California TV. All we ask is for you to hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment or ask a question. And actually, Ashley, I don't know if you noticed from yesterday's evening show, we had a lot of people now return to that comment there. So they would give their comment and then they would say where they're commenting from. I think that was a really good touch last night. So let us know which part of the world that you're viewing us from. Look at that. Look at that. Jeremy Brown says, morning, I'm watching live from Liberia. Okay, lovely part of Africa. Any questions, Jeremy? Any questions for me? You want to make a comment or discuss something? Again, I have been watching the All, and I think even though I said yesterday, I could do without watching a documentary about Arsenal, hanging out their linen, their dirty linen. But I thought it was quite interesting. Again, no spoilers here. No spoilers here. I'm going to be watching the fourth episode, and the fourth episode is going to be about how the relationship between Aubameyang and Mikel Arteta just started to disintegrate. But no spoilers here. No spoilers. Come on, so let's get the comments up. The likes. Please, likes. Like. Let's have a look here. Okay. People just love to send me text messages. Actually, not messages. Text messages. Do people send text messages? I don't think so. Yeah, it's just send me a message there. So come on, let's get the ball rolling. Get some more comments in the live chat. Let me refresh the page here on Twitter and see if there have been any comments. And no, there have not. Okay, just see. There's been just some tweets in regards to Bert Leno, who has now joined Fulham. A 3-year deal with an option to extend his stay at Fulham. The add-ons just made me laugh, thinking, there's a bonus if Fulham stay up. I was thinking, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Relegation? The season hasn't even started. It starts tomorrow. Anyhow, but yeah, someone's just tweeted out Bert Leno and all the saves that he made for Arsenal. Still a very good goalkeeper. A really good goalkeeper. And I think at £8 million, Fulham have brought themselves a bargain there. £8 million for Bert Leno. Wow. Goodness. Okay. Has there been any other comments? There's been one more comment here. Silva, good morning. Oops. What's happening here? It's not showing. Oh, there we go. I'm still concerned if Tielemans would be signing by Arsenal. Oh no, sorry. Silva, sorry. Hello, good morning. I'm watching from Nigeria. Thank you for that, Silva. I hope you're keeping well. Say hello to your family from everyone from Canon 4 TV. Actually, say hello to your family from me. personally from me. All right. And Jeremy says, I'm so happy whenever I watch Canal 4 TV. Jeremy, thank you so very much for those comments there. I always say comments, do have a way of hurting people. But when you've got positive comments like that, you can't put a price on that. So thank you for those comments there. And who was it yesterday? Someone said, thank you so very much, Canon 4 TV, for what you've done to the world. I was thinking, what did we do to the world? What have I done to the world? All I've ever done or tried to do was positive things, not negative things to the world. I was thinking, wow, those shoulders are not broad enough, man. Oh, goodness. All right. And now, Aaron. Aaron says, I'm still concerned if Euro Tielemans would sign by Arsenal. Aaron, all I can say is that we've got to try and remain patient because nothing that I can do can. How can I say this? There's nothing I can say that will get Arsenal listening to me. And I wouldn't want it that way. Arsenal are going to do whatever they're going to do. And I wouldn't want to see any social media influencer influencing Arsenal. That's just the way it is. I don't want to see the big Arsenal channel there influencing Arsenal. I don't want to see Canal 4 TV influencing Arsenal. Let them do what they do. I'm happy being on this side of the fence, saying what we say and talking about Arsenal and criticising as well. That's just the way it is. It's our opinion, isn't it? It's our opinion. I'm so concerned if Arsenal will sign Cody Gakpo. Well, the last time I read, Jeremy, is that Arsenal have been told they must pay £38 million if they want Cody Gakpo services. And as far as I've seen, there's not been any news. I don't know. Maybe Arsenal might surprise us. Maybe before the game tomorrow. I don't know. And say, actually, we actually signed these two players and they're about to do their medicals. I'm just saying hypothetically. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but you never know with Arsenal. Arsenal are like a box of chocolates. You open them up, you think, oh my goodness. You just don't know what you're going to get. You just don't know what you're going to get. Peter, good morning. Alex, what players would you prefer to add to our team this season? What I have said, as a striker, we do need an additional striker. And that striker, I said, Ivan Toney. Wouldn't cost us much. He would give us something different from the strikers that we have there. So Ivan Toney is one. In the midfield, a central defensive midfielder, I've always said Ruben Neves, but that's not going to happen because, as I understand it, Wolves have put like a £70 million price tag on Ruben Neves' head. I was thinking, right. So they definitely don't want to sell Ruben Neves. We need a backup left back, and we need a backup right back. So these, I don't know which left backs and right backs we could probably go in the market for, but those are the positions that I would like Arsenal to secure: striker, additional striker, a central defensive midfielder, a backup left back, and a backup right back. What about yourself? Campamu, good morning to you. I'm late today. Anyway, how are you doing today? I'm fine, my friend. How are you doing? I think what I might do, I'm gonna. Shall I review the news of today? I think I will, because they're just short ones anyway. So let me put this back up. There we go. And review the news of today from Canon 4 TV's perspective on this Thursday morning show over here. And first up, again, I know he's not an Arsenal player, but I thought it was very, very interesting, this one. Very, very interesting. Aubameyang? Really? Aubameyang to Chelsea? That's what I'm hearing, speculation news. Chelsea are reportedly considering a move for former Arsenal captain Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, with Barcelona needing to remove wages from their books. But I'm thinking, didn't you guys just sign him last year? You guys signed him last year, and only now you're thinking about reducing the level of wages. Anyhow, Aubameyang, if it is true, all I'm going to say is I wish you all the best. He's no longer an Arsenal player. And then the next news segment was in regards to Charlie Patino, who's been loaned out now, season-long loan to Blackpool. And Ferdinand, who spoke back in January of 2020, like 2 years ago, says that Charlie Patino could be the next best hot property to come out from the academy. I think you're right. Well, it's the fact that he's out on loan will serve him in good stead. But what, oh my goodness, Rio Ferdinand is saying is that it's his mentality. He never gets too overexcited or too low. He's somewhere, smack bang right in the middle with his mentality. I thought, okay, well, let's see. Let's see when he comes back from his loan spell. Let's see how he has improved. He definitely needs to bulk up. Definitely needs to bulk up. The next news segment we spoke about was Emma Smith Rowe's thought about the player that has impressed him so far, and he's spoken about Gabriel Jesus. Yes, he said when he was asked actually on another platform, he said the players that have come back from loan spells, I already knew how good they were. It's not been a surprise for me, but from the new players, I think Gabriel Jesus, I didn't actually realize how sharp he was. Obviously, I've played against him, Man City, and a lot when you actually see him in training. But I've been telling my mates, it's ridiculous. Everyone in the team is really excited for the new season, and the fans should be as well. I think, right, okay. I want Arsenal to replicate the business that they did during the preseason in the first game of the season tomorrow against Crystal Palace. And actually, talking about Emerson Rowe, it's unfortunate, but this is the injury list. So Tierney, sorry, actually, let's talk about Smith Rowe, who hasn't featured since the Nuremberg game, which is July the 8th. But speaking on July the 17th, Arteta said we had Smith Rowe as with a muscular niggle, but it's only a matter of days before he returns. Tierney, again, speaking on July 17th, Arteta said we had Kieran with a slight problem, and also just a matter of days before he returns. Takehiro Tomiyasu, speaking on July the 24th, Arteta said Tommy is really close to starting to do some training sessions, hopefully next week. So I think it's going to be next week. All these players will not feature in the game tomorrow against Crystal Palace. And then also we spoke about the breaking news. Is it breaking news? Canon 4 TV at least have reached 18,000 subscribers and still counting. A big thank you to each and every one of you who are now listening to me. Thank you so very much for your time, subscribing, commenting, and actually to even a larger extent, a lot of you have parted with your hard-earned cash to buy merchandise, become a member, and also give us the super chat, which is instant income for the channel. So thank you so very much for that. Really do appreciate 18,000 subscribers. Incredible, really. From where we've come from, incredible. All right, just last few comments before we do wrap up the show. Yes, bro, when transfer is going to close, tell me the latest news about Maddison to Arsenal. There is no news in regards to Maddison to Arsenal, not that I've seen anyway. If you want to catch up on that, again, I've just repeated the news of today. Silva says, can we still sign anyone before the window? Of course we can. We've got right up until the 1st of September. So we've got less than a month. There's still enough time. There's enough time. Leno is leaving for Fulham. Will there be any replacement in addition to Turner? Well, he's left. He signed for Fulham yesterday. In regards to replacements, well, we've got Matt Turner, we've got Ranison. They are supposed to be the replacements for Bernd Leno. And again, if it was down to me, I would not have let Bernd Leno go. But again, he's just thinking about the World Cup, playing for his national team, the German international team. And that's fine. That's fine. I'm also concerned about you, Tielemans, says Solomon. Don't be so concerned. Let's just be a little bit patient and wait and see what happens. That's all we can do. I don't have any more information than that. Arsenal know what they need to do. Ideally, I want Arsenal to go in the market and buy a central defensive midfielder. If you're not going to give, I'm going to repeat for the 100th time, if you're not going to give Mohamed El Neni serious game time, then go in the market and buy a quality central defensive midfielder. Anyhow, these or those have been the new segments currently running on Canon 4 TV. I'm trying to get comfortable on this chair here on this Thursday. And just to give you guys a reminder that tomorrow is going to be the return of the Easy Talk, the flagship show. Yes, we are back tomorrow, 7 p.m. kickoff time. I'm going to be joined by John Nagee Zaguna, Des the Enforcer, and Don Larry. Yeah, they all sound like criminals, man. The criminals are back in the house. So that's 7 p.m. UK time. And then on the Saturday, I'm going to be doing a show with my friends in Central and South America. That's going to be a 5 p.m. show. I think I forgot to ask my brother this morning whether he's going to be doing a post game reaction or a watch along for the game. I don't do watch alongs, my brother does. That's my cap out. I don't do watch alongs. That's not my thing. That's not my thing. And thank you to you because without you, there could never ever be a Canon 4 TV. There would never be this symbiotic relationship. One couldn't, exist without the other. So thank you so very much for that. I want to go and check out the fourth episode of, the Amazon All or Nothing Arsenal. Even though I said yesterday I wasn't going to, but I am going to. I might muster up some lunch as well. And I've got a whole lot of work to do in the garden. Anywho, make sure that you do subscribe to the channel and continue voting. I'll think of a different question to ask each and every one of you later on. Later on, I will be live later on again for a second live show on our channel. Our channel, Canon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.